everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlock Challenge. In the last episode, we faced off against the 7th gym leader of this adventure, being against the psychic user, Olympia, back in Anastasia City. And since then, it has been over a week since the last episode, and I do apologize for that. I just kind of wanted a break. And more so than ever before, for this series anyways, because of what's coming up. There is literally no slowdown from here on out. From this point on till the end of this adventure, every episode is a disaster. There's very little point of breathing room, other than, like, going from Anastasia to, the last city, Kroma, or whatever it is. That's like the only bit of break. And then right after that, you've got, and there's Sycamore in that episode most likely. And then right after that, you've got the Terminus Cave, which I like to call the Terminal Cave because it's full of horrific death. There were 3 deaths in that cave alone last series. It's not a pretty place. And before we can even get to that point, we have Lysander, then we have Lysander again. Not to mention his labs. And then we have Xerneas, which I have to knock out. And then we have Lysander again. And it's like, it's non-stop. There is no slowdown for the rest of this game. Maybe the forest to the Pokemon Village. That's it. There's nothing else. So I needed a breathing room. There'll probably be more breathing room breaks before the end of this. There's a lot to unpack coming up. And that's what this episode's about. Lysander. Some could argue that this whole revenge wedlock isn't getting revenge on Siebold, the person that we wiped, to a lot of people could say that we're getting revenge on Lysander, because that's where the series that we're getting revenge on started to go downhill. I was playing really well. I had a great team, very few deaths. I was in a very strong position at this point in the game. And I entered that cafe and fought Lysander, and everything changed after that day. I lost 4 of my 6 Pokemon to this upcoming battle last time. That was the biggest massacre on the channel at that point that did not result in a wipe, and it wouldn't be matched until my Pokemon Emerald Wedlock. And I don't think the Emerald Wedlock massacre will ever be matched, because let's just say it's very, very unlikely that it ever gets that close again. But this isn't about Emerald, this is about the Y Wedlock we're getting revenge on, and inside that cafe we have to fight against Lysander in his labs. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time he gets progressively stronger, with the last time resulting in a Mega Evolution after Xerneas, by the way. It's not going to be pretty, but I do think we won't lose 4 Pokemon to him again. I feel pretty good against him this time. Last time I did kind of a stupid. I led with a pair weak to water. I built a pair weak to water, for one thing, and then I led with a pair weak to water against the guy with a level 49 Gyarados. So, I'm not going to be doing that this time. I feel really good about him. I'm mainly worried about his Pyroar, but a couple of things I do want to mention. Obviously, before going in there, I did want to train up, and I did get everybody to level 50 before going in. The level limit is 58 for Wolfric, which is a long ways away, and if we do run into issues with the level limit, I'll bump it again, but it should be fine. It's a really big limit, and while there's a lot of stuff to do, we can always adjust things. Like, if it gets too close, I can do the Terminus Cave after Wolfric or something. I don't know how it'll go, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Obviously, I don't expect this team to necessarily stay intact over the next few episodes. Things are going to get pretty bad. But I do want to go over a few things. Kasaya did want to learn the move Play Rough. I went against it because, well, I didn't even realize you had a minus attack nature. Yeah, it's just better. Draining Kiss probably is weaker than Play Rough, just because it's so much weaker as a move. But we have Dazzling Gleam if I really want it, and I have Wish. So I wanted to keep that, and I like his moves right now. Other than that, Nuku wanted to learn Dragon Dance, which I've talked about pretty much since we added Nuku. But I went against it right now because we don't have any physical moves for it. It would just be for speed, which he doesn't really need. Everybody's got bad speed. Maybe not. Maybe it's just you. Never mind. And Vakama learned the move Hyper Voice, which is really good. Obviously, taking advantage of that great special attack. It's going to be her best move next to Flamethrower. 2-stab, both 90 power, special. Really good. And it's also good for Horde battles, which is very nice. And we have Hidden Power Psychic, I believe. We determined that last time, but it's been a little while. And I believe that's it. Kucha learned Sucker Punch, but I deleted it not too long after for Power Up Punch for today's fight. And I believe that's really all I wanted to cover right there. Another thing I learned that I wasn't unsure about, but I wanted to confirm it for you guys. If you have a Pokemon hold the Lucky Egg and use the Experience Share in X and Y, if they don't enter the battle, I was always unsure if the Lucky Egg actually gave them more experience or not. I know that sounds like a stupid thing, like, yeah, it should, but they don't enter the battle, so does this actually work with the Experience Share? I tested it, and yes, it does. It doesn't do that much, but it gave extra experience, so it's worth noting. It made King Cow easier to train since she doesn't have a method to fight Horde battles, and she's just kind of slow to train. Acrobatics is weakened when holding an item, and we want to hold the Lucky Egg, so it makes things a little bit easier for King Cow, at least. So, one more thing. I believe we have a couple of battles to fight before we fight Lysander here, but it's pretty much jump in immediately. For Lysander, I'm not worried about... He has 4 Pokemon. I'm worried about one of them, and that's Pyroar. Obviously, I can't fight Pyroar with Quaopa. It'll have to be with Kucha. These two are just statistically the best pair for him right now. If we had Waterfall, Nuku could be a little bit better, but it's gonna be Quaopa and Kucha. And one of them could die here today, because if Kucha can't beat Pyroar, Quaopa will die by default, most likely. It's scary because it has Fire Blast. It ruined my team last time, and it could very well happen again. Quaopa can beat Mienfoo, Quaopa can beat Murkrow and Gyarados, all in probably one hit. Honestly, I'm not really worried about that, so I want Quaopa to have a Citrus Berry. But Kucha, on the other hand, has to fight Pyroar by herself. Luckily, I do believe Pyroar, Lysander's anyways, has Rivalry, and as you know from dealing with Vakama this entire game, that's good. His Pyroar is a male, meaning it's going to do less damage to Kucha by quite a lot. Nothing super effective against Kucha, so my best bet is to just lower its speed, get some power-up punches under our belt, and hopefully beat it from there. My main worry, and this is going to be the deciding factor on how this fight goes, is what held item I want Kucha to hold. I want a Citrus Berry because I don't think we're going to take Fire Blast very well, despite our plus special defense and Rivalry being a thing. I'm very worried about it. But if it burns Kucha, they both will die. Like, that's game over. Right then and there. Game over if Kucha gets burned. But if I go with a Lumberry, and then we never get burned, we might not have enough HP to win the fight. Rest is an option with a Chesto Berry, but again, that covers both bases, essentially. Because I can heal a burn, and I can heal a lot of HP. Problem with that is, we might not be able to become faster than Pyroar quick enough. It's a really scary thought. I don't know how I want to go about this. The item in a no-healing challenge like this is always the deciding factor in these big fights. I mean, with Power Up Punch, we could bypass a burn, but we have no method of healing. Other than the Citrus Berry. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Citrus Berry. I don't think we'll get burned. It's a low chance. I know the burn is what killed Jaburu and No Bag last time. My other two that died apart from my lead back in Y. I lost my Hippowdon, my Crustle, my Pidgeot, and my Malamar, which was not very good. And it was because Pyroar got insanely lucky with Fire Blast and Burn, if I recall correctly. Hey, either way, I say we just go into this. I don't really want to lead with Quaopa, but I also don't want to get thrown into the fight immediately. There's a couple of grunts in here, I do believe. I'll fight the first one with Nuku and Vakama. That feels fine. Like, they seem like a pretty good pair. There might be two. We'll try to let everybody fight this episode if there are. Yeah, there are 2 trainers to fight. They cannot be that bad. Or do I even have to? Yeah, I have to fight everybody, so let's talk to them. Alright, so yeah, both of these guys are Team Flare Grunts, and then upon defeating them, it'll open the back. Scrappy. I can't catch a break. Like, genuinely, I cannot. I don't have Attract anymore. I got rid of that. Not that I would want to risk that. Nuku's... Dude, if I lose somebody to a Grunt with a Scrafty, I'll be disgusted. Alright, it's Crunch. I was worried for High Jump Kick. This is bad if it lowers my defense. Like, gravely bad. Okay, it didn't. That's good. Surf is... Yeah, Surf's my best play. Let's do Surf. It's fine. We're gonna outspeed. Surf will do over half. Only way it kills me is like a critical hit High Jump Kick. That didn't do half. Alright, it's just using Scary Face. You're scaring me to death. And that's not a pun on the Scary Face. I'm actually terrified. Yeah, we just use Surf. It's my best move. We're still faster than it, which is actually surprising to me. And there's the High Jump Kick, and it did hit, which is awful, but it did not crit. And unless we're speed tied, we're fine. Okay. I'm not ready. I'm not mentally ready to be back. Like, I'm not demotivated for the Wedlock, by the way. I'm really enjoying this series still. It's just, YouTube as a whole, I kind of just wanted a break, you know? And these fights are heart-racing, man. They are really scary. And I don't want to do it. Like, I do, but it's, you know what I mean. You guys know it when you do these playthroughs, how scary they can be. Y'all know what I mean. Oh, yeah, we've got Moo Moo Milks to heal. We're fine. Oh, I don't like rest on you. I just don't like it. It's not as a sure thing. I have to do it myself. And that's not a good thing when speed control with Scary Face is involved. You're taking that. Is there anything I could give you? I like Protect. I don't need anything else. Protect it. I'll check the other moves, but I'm giving you Protect over Rest. I don't want it. I don't want to see it anymore. I determined it was better, but like how many times have we come into an issue with Rest with Nuku? It's no, not here. Take it somewhere else. I could use Return. Dude, Return and Dragon Dance. It's possible. I'm just gonna leave Protect for now. Yeah, you both have items. You both are fully healed. We're good. They won't have 2 Scrafty, so we'll fight the other one with Vakama. We'll just leave Kasaya and King Cow out of this for now. Today's special is Scramble, because you gotta scram, you know what I mean? She thinks she's cool. I don't want to fight him. Oh, that's how I feel right now. All right, it's just a Liepard. Like, Liepard is a really bad Pokemon. Please be female. It's probably not. I mean, she's a female. Yeah, you're gonna get roasted. We'll use Hyper Voice just because. I know Flamethrower is statistically better because I can burn it, but it's the new move. And it's still one-shot. It's a Liepard. Come on. Do you really think that it mattered? Oh, boy. All right. Lysander. Oh, no. I don't want to do it. I feel committed, though. What's my backup? I don't have one. I guess Nuku, because, like, if we lose them both, it'll be to Pyroar. So, Nuku's the backup. We really can't go wrong at that point. I don't want to. See, Thunder will probably one-shot me and Vu, but, you know, it's such a low chance to miss. I'm just gonna do this. I'm committed to the Citrus Berry. I feel fine. This is fine. What did that say? It's giving off a what? Disgusting. You disgust me, Lysander. This is why you guys are being attacked. Nobody's even serving right now, either. Like, how suspicious would this look? I get it. Corm's stalling. I understand. But look, like, say you walk into a cafe and there's this guy standing there and then that girl standing there and there's nobody else. It'd be like a ghost house and they'd just be like, scramble! And then this guy's like, open sesame. All right, I'm gonna fight him. I don't wanna. I'm gonna do it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What could go? A lot could go wrong. All right, let's just fight him. It's fine. It's fine. We're in the labs. Oh no, we're doing it. Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only those chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. Oh my god, here we go. Time for our first battle versus Team Flare Boss Lysander. Here in the Team Flare Labs. Let's do this! First up's Mienfoo. It's a fighting type, and I believe it's level 45. I need your help, Koyopa, my shining star. Sparkle all over him. Let's do this. Yeah, it is level 45. All right, level 50 is just a really solid level to be at. It's a little bit over leveled. I can't heal in battle, and his highest level Pokemon is level 49, so... Thunder! It hits! All right, Land of Thunder on this Mienfoo. And it was enough. Nice work. That's it for Mienfoo, and we're still at full health for the other 3, and 2 of them are weak to electric. But he's got a Pyroar. This is what it all comes down to. Kucha, you've got to set Koyopa up for success. You're our sole boss. Show us why. Let's do this, Kucha. All right, next up is his Pyroar. It is a fire normal type, level 47. My turn 1 here is really important. 1 Bulldoze and we outspeed most likely. Actually, let's check. I can't look things up in battle, but I can look at my party. Kucha has 108 speed. Wow. The Makoma has 144. So yeah, it's obviously gonna be faster, but I think 1 Bulldoze will outspeed. That's my priority here, is I need to be able to outspeed it no matter what. We're gonna Bulldoze it. All right, Fire Blast hits. I hate to see it. Nothing I can do about it. That did, like, no damage. It does have rivalry. Yeah, this has been overhyped, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry. I feel disappointed. I feel like I've disappointed you, but I really did think this was gonna be terrifying. Return will finish it off from there. Nice work, Kucha! How you guys doing today? Oh my god! Lysander is so scary! Stop, the fight's not over yet. Even though it is. Alright, yeah, next up is Gyarados. It is his ace. It is a water flying type. Level 49. And we're gonna sparkle all over this Gyarados with a nice, juicy Thunderbolt. See you later, Gyarados. Alright. And see you later, Murkrow as well. I can't believe it. It was that easy. I feel like I have avenged. I'm trying to think of their tribe name. Nakam and Maku, but... And Nobag and Jaburu as well. Yeah, I'm staying in. Wow, Rivalry is a really bad ability. I think I saw on my Discord server, though, that somebody said... and, like, I know that, but, like, I think somebody on my Discord server said that his Pyroar's ability actually changes to Unnerve in the next fight, which is very unnerving. That's it for Lysander. Wow. You know what? Hey, that's what I want in a welcome back episode. Even though it might not be as enjoyable to watch, I want a welcome back episode where I don't feel immense trauma. Understand? We've got a lot to do still. So this is the appetizer in the full course meal of the cafe, if you will. That's a good title. I like it. Your convictions and those of your Pokemon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. You walk into somebody, like, you go to your friend's house, right? You walk in, there's a burglar there, and he's like, I think you're going to try to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I need the jewels. Like, are you kidding? I'm not gonna wait. I mean, I am gonna wait till next episode, but you also will wait, because it's a video game. Oh, and as for the elevator key, one of the Team Flare scientists you've met on your journey has it. I could have not told you that, and just done whatever, but it's a video game, so... Essentially. Well. That went better than I thought it would go. Do you see how little damage Fire Blast did? That's a Fire Blast! Yeah, you go, Kucha. That was a Fire Blast! Did you see it? Did you see that? Oh, that's hilarious. I feel pretty good about that. Nice welcome back episode for me. We'll be back on track with the Wedlock as normal this week. So look forward to that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode regardless of it being way easier than I had anticipated. But that's a good thing. We still got 2 more battles with him, and those will not be as easy as that one. Because his Gyarados loses its 4 times weakness to flying in the final battle, for one thing. Well, electric in the final battle, and his Pyroar will do much more damage with Fire Blast next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, and leave me a nice comment as well. Anything. I just like to hear from you guys, and nobody comments anymore. It makes me sad. I always read them. Even if I don't respond, sometimes I just get busy, but I read them all, so And of course, if you haven't done so already, you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, ring the bell if you want to watch the Wedlocke, because you never know. YouTube might be like, this episode does not matter. He didn't upload a Pokemon challenge on Saturday, instead on Sunday. No Wedlocks for anyone, essentially. That's how you, like, anyways. YouTube, it's a, what would they call that? A harshful mistress? You know the saying. I'll see you guys next time when we storm the labs. I'm sorry it was shorter, but, you know, I could do more, but mental capacity is not prepared quite yet. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.